in Game 1 for the defending champion Miami Heat in their Eastern Conference Finals series against the Indiana Pacers, hitting a buzzer beater without that man, Roy Hibbert, in the lineup. First quarter, LeBron James, nice little head fake, and that's a floater from LeBron. 14 of 20 from the field for the King, and we're tied up very early, 2-2. Later in the first quarter, the Pacers get out to for the defending champion Miami Heat in their Eastern Conference Finals series against the Indiana Pacers, hitting a buzzer beater without that man, Roy Hibbert, in the lineup. First quarter, LeBron James, nice little head fake, and that's a floater from LeBron. 14 of 20 from the field for the King, and we're tied up very early, 2-2. Later in the first quarter, the Pacers get out to LeBron James. Throws the bat past Mario Chalmers. Lance Stevenson recovers and gets it ahead to Paul George for the little lefty lay-in, and the Pacers suddenly up by 10. George, 9 of 16 from the field, and Hibbert gets the offensive rebound. There's just no matching him down there. Huge man inside. 10 of 15 from the field for Hibbert, and the Pacers still up 10, 26-16. Less than a minute to go in the first quarter. Dwayne Wade tracking down the loose ball, and eventually Chris Bosh is going to work his way into the paint and quickly gets around Roy Hibbert for the lay-in there on the inbounds. The Pacers turn it over to the Heat. It's 28-21 at that point. Chris Bosh, 6 of 14 from the field. Into the second quarter, LeBron James fouled hard right here on that play after the whistle by Sam Young. He gets called for a technical foul because the whistle's already gone, and then he fouls him again right there. There's the technical foul. And then over on the bench, Brian Shaw, the Pacers assistant, a little too much talking after the fact, and he got a technical. And after that, Ray Allen goes to the line. You see another Allen missed free throw. That's a rare sighting indeed. Into the second we go. Tyler Hansbrough, nice dish to Roy Hibbert, who misses the first attempt, but gets the putback. That's a Mo Malone play there. 29 and 10, Roy Hibbert. Still second quarter, Tyler Hansbrough faked out of his mind, and then just yanks Dwayne Wade down for no apparent reason. He gets called for a technical foul. Watch it one more time. Tyler Hansbrough already recovered, sort of pulls Dwayne Wade down. It wasn't a tough pull, but Dwayne Wade went down in a hurry. Tyler Hansbrough gets called for a technical foul. Later second, Chris Bosh playing well. Outside, buries the triple. Indiana's lead, you'll notice, down to 2. Then it's Bosh again on the jumper. Ties it up at 37 apiece. He had 17 points on the day. The Pacers in transition. George Hill finds a 3 to his liking. He was 6 of 8 on the game. An efficient night from George Hill. Later, Roy Hibbert inside, just mowing over people down low. 53-40. Indiana starting to mount a big lead again. LeBron James, though, driving, and what a wonderful pass out to Mike Miller for the late 3 at the half. Just a terrific pass, hanging in the air, and then the strength to get it across court. Mike Miller took 1 3 on the game, and he made 1 3 on the game. Indiana's lead at 6 at the half. The Heat coming back in the third. You're going to want to keep your eye on LeBron James. We're going end to end here. The Heat get the steal. LeBron gets it ahead and gets it back. It's just an absolutely mammoth dunk from LeBron. 36 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists on the game, and you see the score, 58-56, Indiana in front. Then Dwayne Wade sharing with LeBron for the lefty layup there, and that's a thing of beauty as well. We're tied at 60 apiece. Later, David West just nails Mario Chalmers right there. You see it again, the elbow right into the shoulder. Keep an eye on that later in the series if Chalmers has problems with that shoulder. Paul George having no problems at all with gravity, elevates for the alley-oop throwdown. He had 22 points in the game. Quarter winding down now. Paul George winding up, absolutely crushing crushes that one at the rack, and he had 22 points on the game, and the Pacers go up by 5 late down in Miami, trying to even the series. That's late in the third quarter because it's LeBron time. He buries a 3 at the buzzer, and then has a few words for Paul George. Nothing but respect, and then as we go to the fourth quarter, Frank Vogel with a message for his Pacers.
Keep attacking the basket. Keep attacking it. Yeah, I want to shoot 50 free throws. I want to shoot 50 of them.
Yeah, he does want to shoot 50 free throws. That'd be good. And his team goes to the free throw line in the fourth quarter. Cannot hit that one. LeBron James on the other end takes the oop feed from Dwayne Wade. Watch him go up and then just lay that one in. And Indiana's lead at 184-83. Later in the fourth, less than 7 to go. Chris Bosh in the corner setting up. He's starting to operate from that area. Nails the 3 there, and Miami suddenly up by 4. Chris Bosh is fired up. George Hill, though, has the right idea. Just get it inside to the big fella. Roy Hibbert just unstoppable down there for the Heat. Indiana up 89-88. Less than 4 to go. LeBron James hanging and hitting, plus the foul, 91-89. Miami back in front by a pair. Fancy dribbling. And then eventually David West. That's an under-control little push hook shot. Indiana goes up 93-91. Now, under a minute remaining. Heat ball, and David West gets the steal off the LeBron James poor pass. Later, though, in that possession, you see Indiana trying to run some clock. They run too much. It's a 24-second violation. The Heat down 2, get the ball back, and they're trying to take advantage and push it to a 2-0 lead, or at least send it to overtime. And on 2 straight possessions, LeBron James turns it over. David West instrumental in the defense. The Pacers force a couple of late turnovers, and they force those Heat mistakes. They tied the series by winning the game 97-93. Indiana goes back home even at 1 game apiece.
Okay, Corey, calm down.
That's it. The other controller is in his blue bag.
Okay. So, that's
Guys,
what I want to know.
Game is on right now.
We can watch it right
Y'all
here on my
reaction
phone. But we can
to
watch
the game.
live
to game 2.
TV and access our DVR anyway.
Also,
Wherever
tell
we
me
go,
what y'all thought about.
it's just like being at home. It's not the same. Sure it is.
What y'all thought about game 1?
Have a beer.
In the comment section.